Breaking news coming out of the Championship this coming bloody New Year's Day. Could see a change in the top two for the first time in a long, long time. Can the Saints break into the automatics? We're going to take a little look next. Today we're taking a look at match number 26, that's right, over the Championship, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you knew where you've been, smash your subscribe button, all things Rovers related, Championship related, woo, football related. We're going to all hear boys under one Rooski. Me and Luna are out in the bloody boonies here in deepest darkest Georgia, the swamp, to give you the latest round of games that we're thinking are going to come at you this coming New Year's Day. Who's going to get off to a flyer in 2024, or who's going to get off to an absolute stonker? We'll have a look at it, all of it, in a second, of course. Big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons, you know who you are. But anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about the games that took place last time around. Again, Super Brews keep going, keep on doing that. I'm not giving you an update just yet. I'm hoping to give you an update after the FA Cup. But anyway, here we go then. Recap the results, which were some shitters. Southampton 2-1 winners over Plymouth Argyle. We know about that. Of course, there's Luna. Where is she, sweetheart? There she is. Of course, we know about that bad boy. Meanwhile, Ipswich Town 0, QPR 0. That's another bit of a banger. Of course, another couple drop points for the track now, boys. Kicking on forward, what else do we have? We have Huddersfield 1, Middlesbrough 2, Hull City 3, Rovers 2. We've also got Watford 1, Stoke 1. What are you doing? What are you doing? What you doing? Don't do that. You're going to have bloody splinters. Hull City 3-2, yeah. Watford 1, Stoke 1, Millwall 1, and Norwich City 0. Farker could be out on his arse soon. Not Farker, Wagner. Wagner could be out on his arse very, very soon. We've got Preston 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1. We've got Coventry 2, Swansea 2. We've also got Birmingham City, Bristol City 0-0, Rotherham 1, Sunderland 1. And then we've got Cardiff 0, Leicester City 2, West Brom 1, Leeds 0. And of course, some Leeds fans are raging about Farker. But anyway, what's the table stay right now? Well, I'll tell you right here, right now, the situation has Leicester City top, and they are gone. Forget about it. They're promoted. We already know about that. But who's going to join them? Will it be Ipswich on 54 points, or will it be Southampton, of course, who are on the third spot right now with 51 points? Then we have Leeds, West Brom, and then Hull City in the playoffs. Going down right now is Rotherham, Sheffield Wednesday, and QPR. But can that change this weekend? It cannot, but it can get a bit spicy if the likes of QPR and Sheffield Wednesday get W's. We'll see about all that in a second, of course. Big shout out to my VIPs, the other patrons, of course. Make sure you subscribe. But anyway, let's get into the next round of games. And of course, they are coming at you on New Year's Day. We're going to start with Sunderland up against Preston North End. That's right, of course, Sunderland now under Michael Beale, of course, trying to keep themselves within touching distance of the players. Preston a little bit far gone right now, down to 11th, just 1 win and 4. Of course, Lowe could be out on his ear as well. Another one of the managers that could be on the brink. But we'll see about this one. Tight one at the Stable Light. Going to give it a 2-1 win for Sunderland. All eyes on that one. Meanwhile, I'll be back in front of the microphone with another watch-along. Rovers against Rotherham. A must-needed victory for Rovers needed. We've got 4 defeats on the spin. Probably the worst team in the division at the moment. And, of course, we need a result and fast. Can we get off to a win to 2024? I hope so. Going to go with a 2-0 win for Rovers at Ewood Park. Of course, remembering the reverse fixture at Rotherham. I think we drew that one, and we were lucky because they got down to 10 men. But hopefully Rovers can bounce back and get a result. Luna, would you please leave it? Get over here. Anyway, kicking off forwards, Bristol City up against Millwall. Coming at you, of course, Liam Manning doing a fantastic job for them at the moment. They're up to 8 for the minute without a loss in the last 4 up against a Millwall side who did get back to winning ways. And of course, they've had a good festive period, unbeaten in the last 4. 2 wins on the bounce, unbeaten in the last 4. Tight one to call. We're going to go with a 1-1 draw on this one. Point in the bag for the new managers who are doing a-okay. Borough against Coventry. It is the Tony Mowbray derby. He's not involved in this game whatsoever. Of course, it's over at the Riverside. That's right. Middlesbrough in 9th. Christmas period for them. 3 wins the last 4 up against Coventry, who've had a fantastic Christmas period, unbeaten in the last 5, 3 draws and a couple of wins. It's a tight one. I don't know which way to go. Coin flip. Going to go with a 2-2 draw on this one. Point in the bag apiece, and they'll keep that form going into the FA Cup weekend. Kicking off was Leeds United against Birmingham. Birmingham desperate for a result. Leeds also need to get back to winning ways if they're going to get a result. Of course, Birmingham could even do the unlikely decision and bin off Rooney if results don't go their way. There are a couple of good managers floating around, which of course any Championship club would love to have under as their governor. Of course, Stevie Cooper being one of them. The likes of Sunderland and Birmingham making their moves this season by swooping for the managers. But pressure is well on Rooney's shoulders right now, as is Farker, of course, as well. So Leeds, Birmingham City going to go with a 3-0 win for Leeds. Could be the end for Wayne Rooney. We'll see about that. Leicester City gets Huddersfield Town. It should be a no-brainer this one at the King Power. Of course, Leicester City 4 wins the last 5. Huddersfield Huddersfield Town, of course, 1 win in 5. That one was against Rovers, but everybody beats us at that moment. Going to go with a 4-0 win for Leicester at home. No problems. Norwich City against Southampton. It's the Russell Martin derby, of course. He kind of really should be managing Norwich, in all honesty. But he's up against Southampton today, or Southampton up against Norwich at Carrow Road. And again, a big win. This would be a big result for Southampton if they get the W over Norwich. Of course, really push themselves into the top 2 reckoning. But Norwich desperately needing a result. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw, point apiece, which of course will not put Southampton in the top 2 this coming New Year's Day. But Plymouth Argyle will take on Watford. Of course, Plymouth Argyle still looking for the new manager. Who's going to get that job? I haven't really seen many links at the moment up against Watford side, who are doing all right. However, back-to-back games now without a win. Plymouth, though, on the flip side, coming to this just 1 defeat in the last 5 since Schumacher, of course, has parted ways with Stoke. I think Plymouth at home are a team to fear. They want to get a bit of sweet revenge for the reverse fixture at Watford on the opening day. Going to go with a 2-1 win for the Argyle, 3 points in the bag, and of course maybe clinging on for hope that they're going to survive in the Championship this season. QPR against Cardiff over at Loftus Road. The new manager's done all right, but haven't won in the last 5 now for QPR, so they're desperate for a result for them. Cardiff, also their season's kind of dwindling at the moment, just 1 win in 5 for them as well. But I'm going to back QPR on this one, 2-0 win for them at Loftus Road, 3 points in the bag, believe in themselves, and away they go. Stoke City against Ipswich Town, of course. Schumacher, can he do the business against the Ipswich Town side, who are having a bit of a nightmare of it? Just 1 win in 5 for them at the moment, up against the Stoke City side, who are now unbeaten in the last 5. They'll draw 4 of the last 5. Schumacher's unbeaten since taking over, but not really setting the place on fire. They are at home. They are against Ipswich, who, of course, flapping around a little bit. They're looking to make some moves as well in the transfer market. Going to go with an away win here. 2-1 win for the away side. Ipswich remain top 2. Into the final 2 we go now. Swansea City again looking for the manager still up against the West Bromwich Albion side, who are on a good bit of form right now in the playoffs. Back-to-back wins, looking A-OK. And of course, look like they're going to be real contenders for the playoffs, if not more than that. Swansea City, though, on the flip side, managerless. 1 win in 5, looking a little bit of a mystery package. Don't know really know what you're going to get with them. They're at home against West Brom. I don't think they're going to get anything out of this one. 0-2 West Brom to take the 3 points. And then wrapping up, it's Wednesday. It's Hull City. It's at Hillsborough. Sheffield Wednesday, of course, 2 wins the last 5, doing all right. Get big win against Preston, up against the Hull City side, who looked a little bit off against Rovers in stages, even though they came out on top with the W. I do think this one's a tight one to call. I do think that Sheffield Wednesday could win this one. I don't think they're going to lose it. Let's go with a 1-1 draw on that one. That's my set, guys. I'm, of course, kicking off 2024 with those picks. Make sure you do the same as well. But until then, subscribe, thumbs up, hit the bell, and of course, catch you later when we return for the next one.